Good evening, everyone. No knock at the door this morning, no Christian, but I did end up in zone 1, which is the first time for weeks. I'm pretty sure it's the first time for weeks I've been in zone 1, and pretty damn close too. I was, let me look, I was 11 out on the X and 17 out on the Y. Our average was our average was in zone 1. It was a little bit further out than that, by about 10 more pixels further out, but it was very close. So I gotta say, our cluster that we did last Saturday's video, the cluster in that, was spot on, and the average was very close. So congratulations to the winner. I know a lot of you would have been close this week. We probably had a few closest cars, and probably got a couple of runners up as well. Let me know in the comments how you got on. There was one or maybe two people had said after had commented in Saturday's update video where we done the average and said, no, I think it's further right. Well, okay, obviously it wasn't, but the point I want to make here is, if you thought it was further right, why didn't you submit a coordinate then, so we could have put your guess on the picture so we can see where you think it is? That's the whole point. So if you think it's further right or further left, whatever, send us in a coordinate and do it for next Tuesday as well. So we'll have a look at next. Anyway, enough of that. Let me know how you got on, guys. I'm quite happy. I got quite close, and I got all of my £1.50 that I spent back. I haven't looked at the judges yet, but I suspect they were all pretty close and a good cluster like we were. So let's have a look. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shocker. There's one over to the left there, miles away from the... That's a strange one if you ask me, because we remember this picture from last week, and this fella in the middle here, he was looking to our right, his left, and he was looking over that way, which is why we all went over there. Now, one of the judges obviously thought he was looking to our left over this side. That makes no sense at all, That's a bizarre place to put that coordinate, considering where he was looking, when all the other 7 judges have gone over this way. So I would imagine they're going to have taken that one out, because that makes no sense over there. He's not looking anywhere near that direction, and it's well away from all the cluster. So I'll take a guess right now that they're going to take that one out. Let me skip to the end and see what they did. Yeah, they did take it out, obviously. I thought they would. And they obviously took the one out that was up here a bit on the right as well, a little bit higher up. I didn't think they would have. I didn't think that was far enough out. I thought it was in close enough to the cluster. But the fact that they have taken it out leaves it with 6 very close crosses coordinates there, which is very reminiscent of how ours was on last Saturday, because ours were all very close. We had 7 crosses last Saturday, which formed a nice little cluster. They've got 6 forming a nice little cluster. So yeah, they took 2 out, and that's obviously where the winning average is. Okay, let's have a look at this week's picture, because it's the most bizarre picture I've seen in a long time. So, why do I think it's a bizarre picture? Well, these two in the middle are in all sorts of pain and suffering. This guy down here on the right-hand side in the background, he's obviously doing some Jedi mind shizzle on these two to cause them a load of pain. The guy in the stripes here, his face screwed up in agony. I have no idea what's going on at the front of his shorts. I don't want to dwell on that. And the guy over here on the left-hand side is completely gobsmacked by everything that's going on. So, there's my cross. Why do I think my cross is there? Well, let me draw some lines. Because the guy on the right isn't much help, is he, all the way over there? This guy here in the yellow in the centre of the picture, he's not much good either, because he's looking, well, he's just not looking up at the ball. So we've only got 2 people looking up. This fella here, with the dodgy goings on in his underwear, he looks to me like he's looking up in that sort of direction. Roughly. Could be looking a bit higher, a bit lower, a bit further to the left. You know what it's like, first cross of the week. And then this fella with a shocked look on his face, he looks to me like he's looking up past his head somewhere. So I've got him as looking up there as well, in that direction. So that's why I'm looking there. So we've only really got sort of 2 players we can rely on there. And the player on the left is a long way back. So, you know, that's not that easy to sort of pinpoint what he's looking at. We look at his other eye. See, his other eye looks as though he's looking a bit lower. But this fella, this stripy fella, he's definitely looking quite high. So that's my guess for this week. What's the number on that? Oops. 29371166. I'll put that as the first coordinate of the week in the comments. Reply to my comment with your coordinate for this week, and we'll make another one on Saturday to see where we think the average was. Specifically, as the average for last week was pretty damn good, if I must say so myself. Right, okay, what's next then? Revcomps, they added new ones on, last night. Ready for next Monday's draw. So these are Mondays. I see that one there, that's ending Friday, that Audi. That's the toy drive one, bit of a charity one. There's nothing on there that really takes my fancy. If I was looking for a car, possibly I'd go for the Ford Fiesta. I've only got tickets on this Lambo because it's a £75,000 cash alternative. So that's all I've got now for next week. Thursday's draw, I've got 2 tickets on an Audi Q5 because it's a 2-litre diesel automatic Quattro. So that would suit me. It'd be great for towing a caravan. And I got 2 tickets on the Volkswagen camper van. But other than that, for next Monday, it's only the cash alternative on the Lambo I'm really interested in. I'll save my money. Finally, I'm cutting back. After all, every week I say I'm cutting back. I spend too much money on Revcomps. I'm actually going to do it. Possibly. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you've done well, guys. I'm sure a few of you have got very, very close and had a chunk of credit back. Let me know how you got on. Leave a coordinate for this week's picture. And I'll speak to you later in the comments. Good luck, everyone.